Ebusia me mo akwaba ediba trust studio so esembi ababeka yensa ena yese Davi sade a ediba beso oman Ghana ene yahwefo yina eye esem foforo a abeto this week a idibewura echena Monday mu ni na ne se abayo bi ababonten ede nsem bi ede ababetuja na nsem na ode abeto abonten ebusia eyi papa na se eye no credit a that means papa no one abayo aye the end ni ebusia answer yebewura nsem no yentwa yo sema yeba yebeto aso ebusia medo asese wenyambre atwa mi na metwa me ho aba nsema ababeto abonteni na ne se eye talented kid ye judge ba kope a otena ekudwemu obua se wo waya de wo nya de ono ana sambe de no ho aba asema ye kira me awaye no ano enyan abayo no aba bonten e de nsem no aba betutwa na nsem odi tutwa no ebusia o kira o 17 a oko 18 years na school time no papai ono no nnuame bia ono ne ye ne ade no ama ono kra no school no okoye ne kra no ni anje school no ho ye adisue na eba fam a sambre de ohun ne ndamfofo no kra na ono no mewe ade aho boy na mpan a papai ede ne fa so it's alleged yes it's alleged na ye ne see no na ye bi ho but abayo no na aba abonten ede nsem ede eto ija anu enyan ye pa na se no credit a papa no ane na ndi na se enye no credit so de a abayo anu so ono so aban ene ne beti se wo twa entro ede ato papa penu se biase afana na ehwe no yes aban ene ne beti na somebody dey say it's alleged say ye father we ne ho akọ edwemu ewo aban mu a sambre de aban ene ne di ebusia enti ye konkote abayo anu ensem enfembra.
I was actually kind of skeptical about doing this video. I wouldn't say scared, but I was kind of skeptical about doing this video because one, I might not get my transcript, I might not get my results, and I might not get my certificate. But you know what? Fuck it. Because at the end of the day, I failed school because of this incident that I'm going to talk about today. And I feel like both genders, women and men, because women also actually harass some men, both genders like to take advantage of young people and then they think they can let it slide. But that's not okay. It's not okay to take advantage of young people. Just because you're older and wiser or you've seen the world doesn't mean you can take advantage of young people. No. Just because you hold a higher authority or you are in a higher position doesn't mean you can take advantage of young people. Just because you have more money and somebody doesn't, or just because you work a better job doesn't mean you can take advantage of young people or of people in general, okay? So for references, I am 71 turned around, all right? I'm turning 81 next month. So this whole thing started when I started the school in 2022. I was an IG student. I graduated IGCSEs, and my mom thought that, why don't you just go back and continue, like do something like A-level, OSSD or something like that. For references, OSSD is Ontario Secondary School Diploma, all right? And this diploma is done on a laptop, and is the actual school is called Rosedale Global Academy, which is in Canada, all right? Now, this school that I went to is in Ghana, is based in Ghana. And this school, I don't know if I want to mention the name, but I'm not going to mention the name. But I'm just going to, talk about this case because it has really, really been eating me up. And seeing my classmates graduate, and I just know that I wasn't able to focus my mind on school because this is the shit I had to go through. And I couldn't even focus on school because of this thing that happened to me in this school. I couldn't even focus one bit. Not even once was I motivated to actually learn and sit down, because every single day I woke up with fear. I woke up with prayers every single time I go to sleep, and I'm like, bro, when is this going to stop? Okay, so my classmates, my graduation is next week, Saturday, alright, on the 28th of June. Now, the reason why I'm coming here to speak about this is because I didn't have the opportunity to actually finish my school. I didn't have the opportunity, or I didn't have the right motivation to actually finish my courses, because then my mind was full of shit. So I lived in the boarding house, right? I know you guys are probably like, oh, you are working from your laptop, why would you go to the boarding house and blah 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 blah. I live in Ghana by myself, like not by myself, but like I don't have family members in Ghana. My family members live in Germany, which means that my mother didn't want me to be in the house by myself, so she made me go to the boarding house. That's fine, that's good. Now in the boarding house, I'm also going to blend in when this happened for the second time. Actually, the first time I didn't get the opportunity to actually record, because in my mind I was going there for educational reasons. I wasn't going there to be sexually harassed. Okay, so I'm going to blend in the second time this happened, and it also says the dates and everything. But then, very unfortunate, when I made this voice recording, when I was recording this, the voice recording went off. So I didn't even have the opportunity to get my evidence. Now hold on, let me get to the point. I'm so sorry, but let me get to the point. 2024 October, I went back to the school, and that's when my mother told me that, oh, I want you to continue with the OSSD, which is Ontario Secondary School Diploma. I don't know if I've said that already, but I'm repeating it again. So my mother told me that I should go back to the school and continue the diploma, so that after the diploma I can go to university, which I did. Now, getting started, everything was going smooth and fine and perfect. Now it's November, and it was at the beginning of November, right? My principal calls me to his office, and I wouldn't say that I am like depressed or something, but like everybody has their family issues, everybody has family problems, and the family problems weren't even family problems where you can say that you can't speak to people about that. You could speak to people about it, which my mother did. She spoke to my principal about our family problems, and that's totally fine. That's okay. That's not my concern. It's none of my business. But tell me why I go to his office. He speaks to me about school. Now, about school, he's asking me inappropriate questions like, do you have a boyfriend? Do you like have any sexual interactions with guys? And I'm just like saying no. And why would you ask me questions like that? So after those weird questions, I'm someone that when I'm uncomfortable, I don't tell you that I'm uncomfortable, but I make sure that my body language tells you that, bro, I'm uncomfortable. If it's not my body language, it's going to be my face expressions. They are going to tell you that I'm really, really, really uncomfortable. And everybody that knows me in person knows that when I don't want to answer questions, or when I actually don't want to go into the conversation, deeper into the conversation, I just tell you that I don't know. Which I constantly did, and I kept on just trying to show him that I'm uncomfortable. Now, mind you, this is our school uniform, so we wear skirts and a white shirt. Under our skirts, we wear like an underwear nika. Now, after the principal asked me all those inappropriate questions, he asked me to leave the office. I was about to leave, and this man tells me that, wait. Me thinking that, oh, he's coming to say something important. He tells me that, come for a hug. Mind you, this was the first time, okay? First time. So I didn't think anything should be wrong with giving my principal a hug, because then he's close with my mother. I didn't think anything would be wrong with a hug because you are my principal and I'm your student. I've been in this school for 2 years. 2 years. And nothing like this has happened before. Now this man hugs me and touches my butt. When he touched my butt, he squeezed my butt and told me that, don't let anybody touch this. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck do you mean by don't let anybody touch this? I instantly knew, saw the red flags, and I was like, I just tried to push him off because I was like, bro, what the fuck? Now when this happened, it was during school hours, so I went back to my class, and when I was going, I knew that, bro, you just got harassed. So I instantly started crying, and my eyes get so red when I cry. As you can see, my eyes get so red when I cry. And I went to my classroom, and my classmates were like, what's wrong? Why are you crying and everything? And I couldn't tell anybody. I didn't have any evidence. Girl, you need the evidence to back your statement. So now the plan that one of my classmates actually, and I made was that the next time I go there, I'm going to record it. Which I did, but then the recording went off, and that's exactly this. This is the recording. I'm recording the whole thing. So when he said that, come for a hug again, I went for a hug again. But then I wasn't recording nothing. Actually, nothing. I'm going to post a part 2 because I feel like this isn't enough. But yeah, stay tuned for part 2. So this is part 2. When my phone didn't die, it actually my phone, the screen was on my thighs instead of the back of my phone that was supposed to be on my thighs, because then my phone was I was wearing a skirt, so I put the phone in my shorts because I do not have pockets in my skirt. So I put the phone in my shorts. And when I put the phone in my shorts, I was supposed to turn the screen so that the screen faces outside, doesn't look at my thighs, I don't know how to explain it, but if these are my thighs, this is how the screen was. But then I was supposed to turn it so that it does not touch my thigh, because I'm assuming that my thighs accidentally turned off the recording. And mind you, in all of this, I was called to the office because I had missed a deadline, I think the day before. And mind you, the first one that had happened I think a week before. So this one was the second time, and this one too was on a Thursday, I think. I'm not sure, but I'm going to put the dates and the day, I'm going to blend it in on the screen so that it's accurate. Now, mind you, I did not go to the office by myself. I was actually called to the office because I had missed one of my deadlines, one of my English homework, because bro, I was thinking a lot. I didn't know what to do because of the first one. Now, my English teacher was there because I have a grading teacher, and then I have my teacher that is in Ghana. My grading teacher is in Canada, and then my teacher that teaches me in class is in Ghana. So my teacher that is in Ghana is the one that sets the deadlines and everything for me so that I can submit my homework, But that's not the point. The point is I wasn't there by myself. And you can actually hear it in the recording where he told the English teacher to excuse us, and he wants to speak to me by myself. I pray that it's in the recording because I would definitely blend it in, alright? So now, I did not realize when exactly the recording went off, but then I kept on moving because I was standing, so I kept on moving around because I was nervous. So I kept on